Nothing makes me feel more disgusting as a grown-ass, successful, financially independent, cool, funny, sweet, empathetic, kind, emotionally intelligent, empathetic,
She said empathetic twice.
beautiful, stunning model than being with guys over and over again who just don't care. They don't care about me. They don't care about anything.
That says more about you, ma'am, than the man that you're dating. Why do you keep on choosing those kinds of guys? Why? Because you like the bad boys, the guys that have lots and lots of options. You don't want the nice guy, you don't want the regular guy. That's why.
And they make it obvious. And
They make it obvious, but you still date them.
I'm still here. Like, nothing has made me feel more dumb, more low, more small, more bad about myself than the people that have come into my life and dating the last like 2 years. Like,
So why do you keep dating those kinds of men? I don't get it. Do you like feeling like that? I don't get it. Why?
my husband must be around the corner because I'm not learning lessons fast enough, apparently.
For sure, for sure.
For someone to care so little about you after you've spent time with them, and I'm not even talking about the video I just made on running into someone who ghosted me, that's part of it, but like, I've met so many guys recently that I've spent time with or had nice interactions with, hooked up with, went out with, dated, whatever, and the way that they just disregard me or ignore me, etc. And these aren't even guys I've hooked up with, but just in
And she's a model in New York City.
general is so wild to me. And like, not having answers drives people like me crazy, even though the biggest, loudest answer is silence and mistreatment. I get it, but I ran into someone tonight who randomly ghosted me a few months ago that I was dating. Yes, dating is hard and sucks even if you're a model. It doesn't matter. Men are basically the same. I saw a guy tonight who
No, they're not. The men that you choose are the same.
ghosted me 2 months ago that I've known for probably 5 or 6 years now.
I've gone, oh my God, he's going to ask me to be his girlfriend. So I've gone, yeah, packed my little overnight bag, made my way over to Locks. We're lying in bed together having a snuggle. And he looks at me and goes, we need to stop seeing each other.
So once I was talking to a guy who I was dating, and he was like, it must be so nice to be a girl, particularly in New York, because there's so many guys. You could just go outside and hook up with somebody whenever you wanted. And I said, you're a good-looking guy. You know, you could go outside and probably find a girl to hook up with you, too. And he said, well, Chelsea, not every girl's like you. Normally, it takes a lot of time and effort to get a girl to sleep with you.
Everything is not the man's fault. Like, women, do you think you can handle an evolved man? Do you think you can handle someone that calls you out on your bullshit? That forces you to communicate your feelings all the time? That gives you the attention and love that you crave, but can you really handle it? Can you handle being seen at that level? Can you handle having that deep connection with another person? Or is it gonna feel...
They would just call that guy boring. They want something more exciting that keeps them on the edge. They don't want the nice guy.
so uncomfortable and so unfamiliar that you're just gonna...
I am currently sitting in my car waiting for a first date.
Okay.
Part 2. This is a new first date.
Well, it's now 3:48 and he never showed. I never heard from him.
Typical.
I'm done. I cannot keep dating anymore.
Guys will really be like, I care about you. Just not in the way where I would care if I never saw you or spoke to you literally ever again. So, but like, so I care.
I honestly think at this point my taste in men needs to be studied.
No, it doesn't. We already know what women's tastes in men are.
Because why do I always go for men that I just shouldn't? Like, I should not go for them at all. Like, the red flags are out.
What did I tell you guys? They see the red flags, they see the cracks. Nobody can lie 24/7, but they don't care. They overlook everything. Everything, guys.
Bunting is like.
By the way, just let me tell you, when you hear a woman say, "I have a feeling he's cheating on me," you know, a lot of even men say that a woman's intuition is always right. You know why they say that? You know what's happening when women have that intuition? Of course, some of the times it's just they imagine it, because we can see that they dream about getting cheated on, and then they're angry at you, even though it was only a dream. But you know why they have that feeling most of the time? Because they see the red flags, even if they're not conscious about it. It's only in their subconscious, and that makes them feel a certain way. That's why they're not sure they have certain feelings, because they see the red flags. They actually see that something is wrong, but they don't even realize it. It's just in their subconscious, because they're not watching for red flags. That's why I say to you, it's so important to see the red flags. Everything a guy does, everything a woman does has a meaning behind it. Why did she say this? Why did she do that? It's so simple. That's why women get those feelings.
In the streets like it's the World Cup, and I'm just sat there like, give me more. I honestly feel like my taste in men is a form of self-harm at this point, and I need to be stopped.
Yeah.
I have to be stopped.
You ever know someone who's like really frustrated about the dating world? It might be yourself, maybe a friend who's like done with it because it's too hard. It's meant to be hard. And if dating is easy for you, then I believe that you are settling. Okay, not true in every aspect, but true in most. You ever have your like best friend or maybe a friend who keeps on going back to their toxic, bad ex that treats them really bad? Settling. You ever have...
Yeah, because it's easy. It's easier to go back to an ex, because you just have to talk to them. Hey, wanna get together? It's easy than to try to talk to a new guy or a new woman. It's easier.
Or parents that fight all the time but they're still together? Settling. I think a lot of people settle. Or even like people that like instantly get into a relationship when they just got a new one? Settling. Okay? I also think it's really hard to find a soulmate when you haven't found your soul.
The soulmate part, I don't agree with it. There is no such thing as a soulmate. You always have to compromise. But guys, the idea is to compromise on the things that don't actually matter, and never compromise on the things that actually matter to you. You understand? That's the best advice I can give you. Don't compromise on the important stuff, because I've seen it. Everybody compromises on that, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
And I think that if you're going to find a soulmate, that needs to be done first, and you need to go through the journey of finding your soul, finding that you love yourself and whatnot, to find someone on the same journey. I also don't think dating should be easy, because out of the many people that there is in the world, to find one person you're completely compatible with should be hard.
True, guys, true. I've talked to over 1,000 women before I found my girlfriend. And I didn't think it was hard. Yes, I spent a lot of time on the internet doing that, talking, going on dates. But I would do it again. To me, that is not hard.
If another man can take your girl, be happy he succeeded. If she can be taken, she's not the loyal partner you thought she was. Remember, a woman who really loves you will never put herself in a position to lose you.
I'm so crazy that sometimes I forget I'm hot, and if somebody flirts with me, I'm kind of like, what's your end goal?
Oh, she's not. She's lying. She just wants validation from everybody on the app, in the comments saying, yeah, you're hot, you're hot, you're hot. That's why she's doing this TikTok. I have a gift, guys. I have a gift that I can see through all the bullshit. It doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man. I just see it. It's, I don't know. It's a blessing and a curse.
What are you trying to siphon out of me? Like, literally, that's the first place my mind goes, is collusion. There's something wrong with me. There's something's actually wrong with me.
Hi, y'all. I have a question. So, like, I know I'm not ugly. Like, I know, like, and that's just real. I know I'm a cute little piece of, I'm cute. But, like, when I tell you, nobody asked me on dates.
Then there means there is something wrong with you besides your looks. If you think your looks should attract many, many men, but no men come up to you to ask you on dates, then maybe is something wrong with your personality or something, or the way that you act, or the way that you dress. Something is driving off men. That's it.
Nobody DMs me. And y'all probably be like, well, nobody you probably like. Like, no, girl. All across the board, it be mute, quiet in my messages. Nobody's ever like, I like you, I'm attracted to you, let me take you out. Nobody. And
I think she's lying, because there will always be simps. There will always be. It doesn't matter.
am I intimidating? Or are people like, do people actually think like, oh, she's too good for me, she got her life together? Because no shade, if y'all thinking that, are you fucking kidding me, y'all? I want hoes. I want a roster. And I don't have that.
Maybe that's why you don't have it, because you want it, and you say it to the internet that you want to be a 3 or 4.
I keep seeing people on this app talking about that you can date multiple people at once because you don't have a ring on your finger.
Yeah, just like the last person saying she wants a roster.
And you have to go and explore and see what it's really like for you.
Excuse me? Multiple people?
I can barely find the one that doesn't piss me off. I'm trying to imagine I go on 5 different dates with 5 different guys. It's like a job. If I do have one guy in my mind, I don't even talk to other people. My brain just would get confused and I'll forget what everyone told me.
All I want this summer is a man that has a job, works out, is a foodie, but also likes to have fun, lives a balanced lifestyle. So he works out and he does his job and he grinds, but he also likes to go on the weekends. He likes to party, he likes to travel. He would, on a Thursday.
And how would that guy have time to do everything? Work out, work, go to parties? Because if tonight you're going to a party and you drink, tomorrow you're not able to go to the gym unless you're like 20. But when you pass 25, 30, you can't do that. You can't do that. If I go out and I drink, because I don't drink, I drink like 3 times a year. If I drink 2 days, 3 days, I can't go to the gym.
In and we could order food or make food together and just relax, watch Netflix, do absolutely nothing but hang out with each other. But then the following weekend, we go out, we party, we have fun. He randomly texts me on a Tuesday and he says, get changed, be ready by 8 because I have a date planned for us. I made the reservation and everything and I'll be picking you up right at 8, so be ready outside your apartment. Where is that man?
It's in your dreams, ma'am.
Can we please just normalize being nervous that you're not going to find your person? Like, I'm fucking nervous. Like, everyone's like, you're 31, you have plenty of time. But yes, have you seen the options? Have you seen the dating pool? Like, the pool is empty. There's no water in the pool. So the fish in there are literally dead. I'm like kind of joking, but like not really. Like, I get it. I'm going to be fine if I don't find my person. But like, I don't want to be fine alone. I want to be fine with a fine man. Like, you know, and I got so.
And what did you do till now, till you were 31? Because when you were 20, it wasn't hard to find a man. So why did you wait till now? Why aren't you married?
Flack for saying I feel nervous because everyone's like, you have so much time. Comment below, because I know I'm not the only one who feels fucking nervous. Like, in this day and age, it's scary.
A man is most powerful when he's able to walk away from a woman who doesn't treat him with respect. Now,
True.
You may love her, but if she doesn't give you the respect that you deserve, you have to do what's best for you and walk away.
Boy Math is having a gorgeous girl in his hand that is totally out of his league, that she gets attention from other males, but doesn't give into it because she is a queen and she respects her man. But just because she gets attention from other males, he feels like he needs to get attention from other girls. So he goes out of his way to cheat on his girlfriend, his beautiful, perfect girlfriend who...
Girl Matt, thinking that she is way above in looks that she actually is, and only going after the bad boys that she knows that all women want, but she thinks she's a princess and she can change him, and it doesn't matter if he's a millionaire, if he's a star, if he has hundreds of women in his DM. She's a princess, she's special, and she's the one that will change him, and she is the one that will marry him. That's girl math.
done nothing but respect him.
What is the most successful indirect questioning line to find out her body count? You don't need to ask any questions to find her body count. You can find out roughly her body count by the way that she acts, by the way that she talks, by the way that she dresses, by the way that she makes pictures on Instagram, by how many comments she has on pictures, what kinds of comments she has on pictures, if she hearts those comments even though they're from random guys. You can see a lot about a woman's past from all of this, and there will be guys that say no, they can hide it. Yeah, if they move to another city and they make another Instagram, a brand new Instagram, and she dresses a certain way and she acts, she learns how to act, and she acts 24/7 differently from the way that she acted for the past 20 something years, then yeah, maybe. But otherwise, you don't need to ask any questions. Love the content. Question. Since women are easily manipulated by chat saying all the right things, how do they discern who is a potentially good mate? What red flags should they look for in men? How do they filter out those who only want to smash and won't treat them right in the end? It's very hard for a young woman in this dating scene. Why? Because she has to figure out everything very fast to get a potentially good husband, a good boyfriend, and married and have children before the age of, I don't know, 25, 27, 28, before 30, to figure everything out, what to look for in a guy, which guys are best for her, to find a good relationship, that relationship to work, to find get married and then have kids. They have to mature very fast. For us, we can get girls at 35, 40, it's not a problem. But for them, it's way harder on this part. It's not hard to find a man. It's hard to find a good man that she can marry and that she can have kids with. Now, my advice is for young women, always date an older guy that has everything figured out. You don't need to know everything. If he's a good leader and he's smart, he will figure everything out. That's how it is in my relationship. When I first started seeing my girlfriend, she didn't know all the stuff that I did. Of course not. Of course not. But she didn't need to know. She trusted me. She trusted how intelligent I am, and I could lead. She didn't have to worry about anything because I solved every problem. She didn't need to worry about anything. And she trusted me with everything. Of course, if you're 20 and you're dating a 21-year-old, a 22-year-old that is always used to going out with his friends and drinking, and you see him that he talks to a lot of women, that's a red flag. But unfortunately, that's what young women like. The more hookups he has, the more women are interested in him, the more she is interested in him. So you have to find an older guy that has everything figured out, that has a good job, that wants to settle down. You can't change a man if he doesn't want to change. So you can try to be with a man that says from the start, I'm not ready to have a family, I'm not ready to have kids, and she will try to change him. That doesn't work. So first of all, you have to find somebody that wants to settle down. If that guy that is not ready to settle down, it doesn't matter how good of a person you are, you won't change him. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.